So you can either lie down on your mat or sit comfortably in a cross-legged position. And just take some deep breaths in. So welcome to class, everybody. I'm Shavita, and I'm going to guide you for the next 45 minutes for a class focused on improving our posture. So when we improve our posture, our internal organs can function better. Instead of being hunched up and compressed, we're able to use our internal organs better because we're opening up and creating space for them to live in. So we'll start the class by lying down on the mat. Lying down on the mat. And let's just put our hands on our bellies and take a couple of deep breaths in and deep breaths out. You're breathing in and you're breathing out. You're giving yourself permission to be here in this moment with your body. Nothing else to think about but your breath. Place your hands on your belly and feel your belly rise up to the ceiling. And feel your belly drop down into the mat. You're inhaling, you're exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. And by breathing and focusing on your breath, you're creating a sense of presence. So we're connecting with the breath. And for the next 45 minutes, just think of your breath and be connected with your breath. Then we're going to lift up our feet and we're going to hug our knees in. We're going to rock one way and rock the other way. Just massaging in our lower backs. Good. And then we're going to place our hands and our feet on the floor. Feet are hip distance apart, hands are besides your hips. We're going to inhale, reach our fingertips over our head, touch the nails on the carpet behind you, and exhale down. Inhaling, lifting up, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, coming back. Inhaling, you should feel your shoulders opening up. And you might even notice that one hand comes over and touches the carpet behind you a bit quicker. And that's because we use our left and right side of our bodies differently, and one's a bit more flexible than the other, and usually one side is a bit stronger than the other. So what we're trying to do in class is to create that connection and start to learn how we use our bodies. So let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Then we're going to have our hands up to the ceiling. We're going to have our feet 90-90. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the opposite hand and the opposite leg extended. So extending the opposite hand and opposite leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Tuck your chin in slightly so you've got length in your spine from the tailbone to the neck. Keeping your abs engaged. That's it. Let's do 3 more. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. And then hug your knees in Have a little rock one way. Have a little rock the other way. Good, we're going to place our feet on the floor and we're going to build up some core strength because our core helps with keeping our posture nice and straight. So when we've got a good strong core, it really does help us improve our posture. So place your hands on your belly and then just exhale and feel the belly come down into the mat and release. Exhale. So breathing out through the mouth, breathing in through the nose. And as you breathe out, your belly comes in towards the mat. And then we're going to place our hands on the thighs and we're going to do a little tiny lift. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Up and down. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to place our hands beside our hips. And this time we're going to inhale, exhale, lift up, pull the belly button in and pulse. We're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently release. Hugging the knees, having a little rock one way and a little rock the other way. We're going to, this time you can have your feet on the floor or you can lift your feet 90-90. And we're going to have the hands beside our hips and we're going to inhale, exhale, lift and pulse. Pulling that belly button in the spine. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hugging your knees. Well done. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to lift up and we're going to extend and extend. Okay? So let's do that together. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. And hug your knees in. Well done. Take a long deep breath in and a long deep breath out. Just focusing on your breath, moving in and moving out. Then we're going to have our hands out to the side. We're going to have a 90-degree angle with our feet, our knees, and we're going to have our toes pointing towards us, pressing the belly button in towards the mat, and then all we're going to do is tap our heels down. Tap our heels down. Tap. And as you exhale, you tap down for 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. And then hug your knees in. Have a little rock one way, have a little rock the other way. We're going to have our hands out to the side and our knees are going to be bent, and this time we're going to pull the belly button in. Inhale, exhale, coming down to one side with both knees, almost touching the floor, and then inhale, exhale, back up. Inhale, exhale, coming down over to the other side. Inhale, exhale, back up. So you're pulling with your belly button, inhaling, exhaling, coming down. And when you come up, you use your breath to help pull the legs back and also your oblique muscles. So inhale, exhale, pull, and use those side oblique muscles to bring those knees back up. Inhaling, exhaling back down. So at the exhale, we make the move. Inhaling, exhaling back up. Let's do 3 more on each side. Inhale, exhale, coming down. That's it. Keep going. Inhale, exhale, back up. Inhale, exhale, come down. Inhale, exhale, back up. Inhale, exhale, over to the other side. Yep, one more time. Inhale, exhale, back up, and then hug your knees in. Have a little rock one way, have a little rock the other way. And we're going to go into a bridge, which is a great way of opening up our shoulders. So we're going to place our hands behind, near our hips, and we're going to tuck the tailbone under and come up 1 vertebra at a time into a bridge. We're going to hold it here. Holding it here for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. And again, inhale, rolling up, holding it for 3. See if you can lift those buttocks up a little bit more. 2, 1, and gently release. And this time we're going to inhale, lift up, and interlock our fingers underneath. Bring those shoulder blades together. Push those hips up. Hold it up for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. And we're going to inhale, lift up, hold it up, interlock your fingers underneath, change the hand grip, bring those shoulder blades together, hold it up for 3, 2, 1, and then gently release. Good. Hug your knees in, have a little rock one way, have a little rock the other way. And now we're going to come and lie on our bellies. So you're lying on your bellies. Lying on your bellies. Just going to put my mic properly. Lying on your bellies with your arms long. And your fingers and your toes reaching away from each other. We're going to do opposite hand, opposite leg. Inhale, lift up. And release. Inhale, lift up. And release. Inhale, release, lifting up, release. Let's do 2 more on each side. Lift up, release, up, release. 1 more, up, release, up, release. Beautiful. Place one hand on top of the other and just rest and take a couple of deep breaths in and a couple of deep breaths out. Now this time we're going to have our hands at a 90-degree angle. Good, and we're going to inhale, keep our feet hip distance apart. We're going to keep the feet on the mat. And we're going to inhale, lift up, and squeeze those elbows together. And back down. So keep the feet on the mat, your forehead facing the mat. Inhale, lift up, squeeze, and release. 3 more. Inhale, lift, squeeze, and release. And again, squeeze and release. 1 more time. Inhale, lift up, squeeze, and release. Good. We're going to place one hand on top of the other. We're going to rest our foreheads on the hands and keeping the legs nice and straight. We're going to inhale, lift up those feet. And release. We're going to build strength in our lower back and our buttocks. And release. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, lift. And release. 2. And 1. And then just rest your head. Turn your head the other way. And breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to have our hands long. We're going to lift up and we're going to do a little swim in action. For 3, 2, and 1. And rest up. For 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring the hands behind us, heels, toes together. And we're going to inhale, lift up, opening up the shoulders, opening up your chest, and release. 2 more, lift up, hold, and release. 1 more, hold, and release. And then we're going to bring our hands down onto the mat, and we're going to come into child's pose. So coming into child's pose, stretching it out, and breathing. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice, long, deep breaths in. And we're going to bring our feet and knees together, and we're going to melt our hearts down in melting heart. Nice, long, deep breaths. And then we're going to bring our hands together, and we're going to bend our elbows and bring those hands behind our head. And imagine you're sort of pushing your elbows close to your knees slightly. Your armpit coming down onto the floor. And you should feel a nice stretch in your tricep muscles. And release. We're going to come onto all fours. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine. We're going to extend one leg up and gently release. Change sides. Lifting up and release. Lifting up and release. Good. Now, see if we can add those hands. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Pull your belly button in. Opposite hand, opposite leg. For 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Now we're going to hold it out. We're going to open and close. Open and close. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change sides. Open and close. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands down and rest in child's pose. Focusing on your breath. Moving in and moving out of your body. Staying present in your breath. We're going to come up onto all fours, and we're going to tuck the toes under and just lift up those knees slightly. And release. Inhale, lift up those knees slightly. And release. Inhale, lift, and then we're going to go into downward facing dog. And just walk it out. Left, right, left, right. We're going to bring the feet together. We're going to bend the knees. Take the knees over to the left and the buttocks over to the right. And change sides. Just one time. And release. And then we're going to walk our hands to our feet. And just hang there like a rag doll. And breathing in, breathing out. We're going to inhale halfway, lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale halfway, lift. Exhale, come down. And we're going to place the right hand in between both of our feet, and we're going to inhale, lift up the left. And change sides. Left hand comes down, bending the left knee, and lift up the right. And again, this time we're going to inhale, lift up the left hand, and we're going to bring the left hand and tuck it in between our thigh and our hip of the right side of our bodies. Good. and then change sides. Inhale, lift up the right hand, bring it over, tuck it in, and then gently release. Then we're going to walk our hands back into downward facing dog. So you can bend your knees and then slowly straighten them out, focusing on your breath. Then we're going to come up into a high plank, bend the knees, and then come back into downward facing dog. High plank, bend the knees, and back down into downward facing dog. One more time. Reach forward and down into downward facing dog. We're going to step the right foot forward and we're going to come into a warrior. So coming into a warrior, reach forward and let's reverse the warrior. So we're helping our posture open up from one side of our rib cage, and then we're going to press the elbow down onto the knee and then bring the hand over the head and breathe. Good, and then we're going to come up into triangle, shoulders out, reach forward and come down. Breathing in, breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Coming up, elbows back, lengthen your spine, exhale, come down. Inhale, look up, exhale, look down. Nice long deep breaths in. Nice long deep breaths out. Now let's take the left hand to the right leg and lift up the right hand up. And then we're going to do that again, grabbing hold of the left shin or ankle and lift the left hand up. And then gently release. We're going to come into warrior, the other side. Nice long deep breaths in. And we're going to reverse the warrior. For 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do a side angle. Reaching over for 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to frame the front foot and kick back into downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. You're doing so well. We're going to inhale, lift up the left leg, open up the hip. And then we're going to place the left foot to the right hand. And then we're going to come and stay here for a bit longer than normal. So we're just slowing things down. And you're going to be here for a bit longer than normal. So get comfortable. Stay there. I'm just grabbing my charger. And breathe. That's all you're going to do is breathe. Nice long deep breaths in. And you can make one fist on top of the other and rest. So when we hold something for a bit more than 30 seconds, we tap into our connective tissues, which sometimes have been compressed if we're in a certain position for too long. For example, sitting. And then it causes compression in our hips, lower back, wherever you're feeling it today. And what we do when we hold a posture for more than 30 seconds is we start creating space and feeding that area oxygen with our breath. And when we feed our body oxygen, it starts opening up and loosening up. So imagine like a frozen icy pole. You warm it up, you hold it with both of your warm hands, and slowly it starts to have flexibility. So that's the same thing we're doing here. Well, it's my terminology. Good, and then we're just going to gently release, bring our hands back down and tuck the back toe under and come into downward facing dog. And breathe. And we're going to inhale, lift up the right leg, bend the right knee, open up the hip. And then bring the right foot to the left hand. Extend the back leg. And again, make that fist. And breathe. Nice long deep breath in. Nice long deep breath out. And again, we're going to hold it for more than 30 seconds. We're going to give your hips, your lower back, some time to open up. And really focus on your breath there. Listening to your breath, moving through your body. And sometimes it's even harder to be in a posture and hold it for longer than to keep moving. So just observe your mind. If you find your mind wandering and fidgeting and thinking to the past or the future, just bring it back to the present moment with your breath. Relaxing your shoulders, making those little adjustments to just floss your way into an opening that feels comfortable for you. Anytime you need to rest, make sure you do so. Then we're going to bring the hands back onto the mat and we're going to tuck the back toe under and come into downward facing dog. And then exhale, bring the knees down and we're going to melt our hearts down. And just melting down, opening up your shoulders, your upper back. Nice long deep breath in, nice long deep breath out. And then slowly come up to sitting. You're doing so well. We're going to have our legs nice and long. And we're going to inhale, lift up our hands. Exhale, come down. You can touch your toes if you want to, your shins, your knees, wherever it suits you. There's no competition, it's all about you. Your body, your breath, and where you are at today. And every day is different depending on what's going on with your life with regards to how much sleep you've had, what you've had to eat, your stress levels, how much water you drank. It all makes a difference in how your body functions. Inhale, lift up. Bring one leg in, one leg out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, rotate, come down. And breathe. Nice long deep breath in. Nice long deep breath out. Nice long deep breaths in. Remember to listen to your breath moving through your body. Nothing else to think about but your breath. And then come back up. Change sides. Bring one leg in. Inhale, lift up, create length. Exhale, come down. Breathing in, breathing out. Staying connected to the breath. The breath is our life force. And then gently release. Both legs nice and long. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. This time you might find yourself a little bit deeper. Just relax into it. And if you need to, you can keep your knees bent slightly. It's really entirely up to you. And then gently release. Roll your shoulders back and sit in a comfortable position. And then we're going to take our heel away from our shin and we're going to walk our fingers forward. And we're going to just stretch out our lower back, our buttocks. And then gently walking our fingers back. Change sides. And again, walking our fingers forward. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And then walking your fingers back. Bring the soles of your feet together. We're going to interlock our fingers underneath our feet. Straighten our spine. Really straighten our spine. Push your fingers down onto the mat with your feet and then lengthen your spine. And tuck your chin in slightly. Drop your shoulders down. You should feel a release in your shoulders slightly. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. And then take your elbows to the inside of your knees and push down. For 3, 2, 1. And again, interlock your fingers and lengthen your spine. Tuck your chin in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Dropping your shoulders down slightly. And gently release. Bring the elbows into the knees again. For 3, 2, 1. And then gently release. We're going to bring one foot behind us. And we're going to bring one hand near our hip. And we're going to inhale, lift up. So this is helping us straighten our hips. Sometimes one shoulder is lower than the other. One hip's higher than the other. We just want to create balance and back down. Inhale, lift. And down. One more time. Inhale, lift. And down. Beautiful. Change sides. Your hand is in your hip. Inhale, lift. Reach. And down. Inhale, lift, reach. And down. And one more time. Inhale, reach. Lift and down. Good. We're going to come and sit cross-legged. And we're going to inhale, reach our hands up. Grab hold of those elbows. Have them in line with your ears. And then we're going to inhale, reach over. And gently release. Good. Other side. Reach over. And gently release. One more time. Lifting up and reaching over. And the other side. Reaching over. And then interlock your fingers. We're going to dome into an arch. Feel our shoulder blades pulling apart from behind us. And then bring the hands behind you. Inhale, lift that chest up. Opening up the chest. And then again, pulling forward. And one more time behind us. Opening up. And then gently release. And then we're going to place our hands on the knees and we're going to rotate our shoulders back. For 3, 2, 1. Rotate our shoulders forward. For 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to place our hands on our shoulders, bring the elbows together, and then bring them down and up. This is to release any tension we may be holding on to in our upper backs and shoulders. And let's take it the other way, other direction. Lifting up and down and up and down. One more time, up and down. Beautiful. Placing your hands on your knees, and then we're just going to rotate our neck. Left to right, left to right, left to right. And then tiny circles up. Good. Nice long, deep breaths. And then back to the center. Take a nice long deep breath in, nice long deep breath out. Nice long deep breath in, nice long deep breath out. Slowly we're going to take ourselves onto the mat and we're going to pull one knee into our armpit. Rotate your foot one way, rotate your foot the other way, and then we're going to bring that knee over our body, turn our heads away, and really enjoy this last stretch. And then change sides. Bending the opposite knee, bringing it into your armpit. Rotate your foot one way, rotate your foot the other way. And then bring the knee over your body, turn your head away, and breathe. And then just gently release, hugging your knees, hugging your knees. Have a little rock one way, have a little rock the other way. Now you can have your knees bent or you can have your legs long, whatever suits you. So just do whatever calls for you. I'm going to sit up because I'm going to guide you through our evening meditation. So lying down on the mat, I'm going to just tap the bell to start. So get comfortable. And just take a couple of deep breaths in, a couple of deep breaths out. And you're just focusing on your breath, moving through your body. Nothing else to think about but your breath. And just exhale anything that's not serving you this evening. Just exhale it out of your body. And as you inhale, inhale presence into your body, onto your mat. And congratulate yourself for showing up on your mat this evening. You made that commitment and you turned up for you. And that is a great achievement. Especially when we're at home and there's so much distractions. So well done to you. And just really try to still the mind with your breath. Take your breath, take your attention to your toes. You're relaxing your toes, you're relaxing your toes. Take your breath, take your attention to your ankles. You're relaxing your ankles, you're relaxing your ankles. Take your breath, take your attention to your calves. You're relaxing your calves, you're relaxing your calves. Relax your shins, relax your shins. You're relaxing your knees, you're relaxing your knees. Relax your thighs, relax your thighs. Take a big breath into your hips, relax your hips, relax your hips. Taking a big breath into your belly, you're relaxing your belly, you're relaxing your belly. Your lower back's relaxed, your lower back's relaxed. Take a big breath into your chest, Relax your chest, relax your chest. Your upper back's relaxed, your upper back's relaxed. Relax your shoulders, you're relaxing your shoulders. Relax all the fingers on your left hand, you're relaxing all the fingers on your right hand. Your forearms are relaxed, your forearms are relaxed. Relax your shoulders, relax your shoulders. The back of your neck's relaxed, the back of your neck's relaxed. You're relaxing your jaw, you're relaxing your jaw. Relax your tongue, relax your tongue. Relaxing your cheek muscles, you're relaxing your cheek muscles. Relax your forehead, you're relaxing your forehead. Your whole body is nice and relaxed. And you're just following your breath, moving through your body. Nothing else to think about but your breath, coming in and coming out of your body. Just like the waves at the ocean. %70 of your body is made up of water. So it's almost like the ocean with the breath. And just stay here with your breath. If you find yourself with your mind wandering, just acknowledge it and come back to your breath. Nothing else to think about but your breath. And as you slowly come back to your body, think of 3 things that you are grateful for in this moment. 3 things that you appreciate in your life. And breathe it in with gratitude for each one of those 3 things. And then just slowly start to add movement back into your body by wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, turning your head left to right. And then whenever you're ready, you can bend your knees and roll over to one side. And in your own time, there is absolutely no rush. You can slowly come back to the room and into sitting. And I thank you for allowing me into your living rooms and sharing this time with me. And let me know how you go, leave me a comment. And if you want to contribute to the classes, there's a little link you can just follow. And I appreciate you and your time. Thank you.